All right, everybody. How are things going there?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay. Hey, we got a few people in here already, so
Cool. We have about 7 people.
Yeah,
7.
Scroll back up here. Now, the first one to say anything was about an hour and 45 minutes ago, and that was Howie at Food Forest Permaculture. Dropped in and just said, peace out, and he said make leftovers, not make. He said makeovers, not leftovers. So, anyways, and then of course Courtney came in right away, and Kyle's here, Kyle Anderson, and Rustic Tradition Homestead. How you guys doing?
Just stepped in.
All right, homesteading in Idaho. That's Audra, Michael 58. Kind of I keep catch up here. My scroll here. Okay, and Kaylin Strain's in the house. All right, I was kind of hoping that I sent emails out for a couple of people to with a link to come on up here. If you'd like to come on up here and talk about different recipes and ways of.
I think Butch just came in.
Yep, Butch Sand Hollow Homestead's in the house. All righty, so just on for laughs and giggles here, everybody. Right now it's 22 degrees outside. The low tonight is supposed to be 13 where I'm at. Hey Tim, how's it going? And Dustin's in the house, Courtney's husband. All righty. So anybody know what their temperature is where they're at right now?
I'm in the desert. It's like 50. It's t-shirt where I'm at.
So Rustic Traditions planned it down pretty good. Didn't have much leftovers. So 47 in Oklahoma. Where Kyle's at, it's 65. Kyle's down in Florida, right? And Audra over there, it's currently 32 where she's at. Supposed to be down to 23 over on the western side of Idaho. Up there in northern Ohio, it's 40 degrees. Two of the guests are here on the stream, so maybe they're a little too stuffed to come on the screen. So, anyways,
come on, folks, come on board, join us.
All right, 59 where Rustic Tradition Homestead is at, and I can't remember the state. All righty, so let's bring the slides back up here. Oh, and I was going to do something, but I figured at the last time, I figured, no, I would probably get a copyright strike if I played just the music to Bad Boys and did my own narrative of what you gonna do when the leftovers come for you, type thing. But yeah, I had a nice little song thing written out. Sounded pretty good, but not going to do that. Don't want to get tagged.
Rutzek's from Florida.
Yeah, that's right. They're up there in
I think
northwest Florida.
Right.
I believe I'm correct. Yeah, Courtney, I sent the link to you in the email.
Yeah, just check it.
Yeah, same thing with Audra. All righty, so let me get this over here going where I can see. There we go. All right, so you get usually in past years, people's had a lot of leftovers, and of course, the most common thing the turkey is used in is sandwiches, and it's given birth to a whole lot of variety of different types of turkey sandwiches. Turkey sandwiches with gravy on it, turkey and bacon, turkey with cheese sauce, turkey with cranberry sauce, turkey with a whole bunch of veggies on it.
And I think Audra and Courtney is trying to get on board, so we'll
Yeah,
give
I'm
it a
watching
chance.
down below here for them to pop up here.
I have to, because I work with a lot of disabled and seniors. I can't do sliced turkey. I have to make a turkey paste for the sandwiches because I feed a lot of people. And the problem is, if I do turkey slices, I have a choke hazard because a lot of them have dentures and the other half are disabled. So they can't really swallow and chew the sandwiches if I did it like that.
Yeah.
I can see a half a dozen wheelchair bound people going,
Yeah, I know my sister did it, and my sister-in-law did it when a couple of the kids were young. They took the turkey, put it in a blender, added some applesauce to it, and blended it up some stuff for the little kids to do. Yeah, Kaylin, turkey pot pie is coming up.
Yep.
And basically you're making almost like a deviled ham.
Right.
Turkey. All right, so the next one here.
And Robert just joined us.
Hey, Robert Moore, how's it going? What my grandmother used to do is she used to take the carcass and stuff and put it in her big, huge monster stock pot, cook it down some more, scrape all the meat off, and then she'd make turkey and dumplings.
Courtney says she didn't get the link.
Oh, the link wasn't in there?
And not JD, WD Rock and Roll, Glock and Roll is in the house. Hey.
Let me check my sent folder real quick here. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, hang on. Let me try this again here. Grab the link. Let's see. Compose.
And we have 12 people in the room.
All right, hang on a second here. I got to go back. H. There. All right. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right. There went the link now, Courtney. All right. Get back over here. There. Now I'm back on here. Okay. Yeah, I just I had a little goof up there. Yeah, WD's in the house here. All right. So, like I said, my grandmother used to make make turkey and dumplings on the Friday after Thanksgiving, and then we moved on to other stuff. My wife, usually what she makes, she makes turkey enchiladas, and it's really good. And then, of course, there is the ever famous turkey casserole with croutons and vegetables and all the other leftovers thrown in together.
Or it could be stuffing.
Or stuffing. And we've only had this once or twice where we've taken broccoli and rice and made a turkey casserole with the broccoli and rice. Okay, and the next one here. Now, one of my wife's trademark meals is chili beef casserole. And one of the things you can do is you can do the chili turkey casserole instead. And it's really good.
And Lori's in the house.
Hey, Prairie Rider. Yeah, so what else? Black bean and turkey soft tacos. I found this recipe online today when I was looking around. This sounds like it's going to be really good. This one here. And then there is shredded turkey in soft tacos with some good pate sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Of course, turkey soup is a favorite for winter season. Shepherd's pie variant using the leftover mashed potatoes, turkey, and stuffing.
Gil, Destin says Courtney is waiting.
Okay, I sent the email.
She's probably in the green room. Is she there?
I don't see her down below here. She's not showing up down below. Has she come all the way in, entered and everything else? And all right, and so shepherd's pie. Oh, turkey pizza. I saw this one out there. Okay, she's not showing up in the studio down below here. Did she click all the steps to follow all the way through? All right. This one they actually put the turkey on there and some other stuff, and it looks like they sprinkled some of the stuffing on there, and then put cranberry sauce on there as well.
Right, and it has a little bit of feta on top.
Yeah. Kaylin Strain, turkey fajitas. Yes.
Earlier, Kaylin had a quarter of a turkey, and she's going to cook in a crock pot with vegetables.
Ooh, sounds good. All right, and then you can do turkey calzones,
right,
or turkey pot pies, or you can do hand pies, which is
or pasty.
Yeah, turkey pastries type stuff. Yeah, make sure. Kane points out a good thing. Make sure she has enabled the cam and the microphone. But I don't see her. When she comes all the way into the show, she shows up down here. There she is, starting to come in. There she is. Yay!
And there's Courtney. Yay! Everybody's here. Yay!
And this one here looked really yummy. The recipe on it, using just the Pillsbury pastry stuff to make these little hand pies. And then what else did I find? Oh, okay. And then the basic.
I'm having really weird feedback, so I don't know what's going on.
All right. Do you have an earpiece?
Yeah, I have one. I'll get it. It's fine now. Before you guys were sounding like a helicopter, but
okay. All right. And this here is just simply a simple noodle, turkey noodle casserole, sort of like a chicken helper or tuna helper, and a lot of people do this type casserole as well.
Hold on,
right.
That's what I have.
And there's Dustin. Hey, Dustin.
All right.
Look out, guys.
Same here, Chipper. Okay. Trying to catch up on everything here. Hey, Chipper 66. Leftovers. My boys don't leave leftovers. They eat like horses with tapeworms. That's kind of like the way back when we were teenagers, we were that way too. Especially when both my mom and her sister, both families got together. So we had like so we had we had like 12 kids around, and the oldest of my generation, he stood at 6'6", 225, and he ate like there was no tomorrow. So and those of you that did ham instead of turkey, hey, you can do every recipe I listed here. You can do ham instead so far. But let me go ahead and I got the next one down here. Oh, I do. Let me go back here. I forgot I added some things to it. So basically what I just Googled Thanksgiving leftover recipes, and all of these popped up. And, basically in a line down, going down. But all sorts of cool stuff. Quesadillas, one I forgot to get pictures of. My wife makes stuff with quesadillas all the time.
Lasagna and sliders and pantinis.
Yeah, I mean, there are hundreds of ideas. One of the ones I looked at, this is just down below, and it says 60 best Thanksgiving leftover recipes. Another one, that's Food Network, Country Living, 60 best, Fay Fam recipes. I'm not sure how many they didn't list the number down here. I think it was 45 on theirs. And then CNN has theirs, and everybody else had all their recipes for leftovers.
Dustin said something
Well,
about turkey lasagna.
turkey lasagna? Is that
Mhm.
what you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Audra says turkey fajitas are phenomenal. Yeah, Caitlin mentioned that earlier.
And then also she mentioned chicken or beef briara, and I just used turkey. I know what recipe she's talking about.
Yeah. So there are a lot of recipes. Hey, you can substitute turkey for the chicken, for the beef, or whatever.
Oh, I'm
No,
looking
I
at
got a headache because I got
Looking in the trash can.
I got leftovers from my church group and myself, so I have to make certain concessions because they're elderly or they're handicapped,
Mm.
and I got to make sure turkey paste sandwiches basically is like tuna fish sandwiches, except I have to grind all the turkey so they don't choke on it.
Yeah.
Empanada
I don't want
sounds
to.
so good.
Yeah, it's on toast bread, and also I have some like open face sandwiches and stuff. But to brighten things up, the big thing is doing with desserts. I always have a problem because pumpkin pie is not a problem because I found out an easy way. Take leftover pumpkin pie, throw it in a blender or a mixer, and make pancakes. Add pancake mix and fry them up.
That sounds so
That
good.
sounds, yeah. I'm just going back to see what else I missed back here on the chat here. Any good things? So, see, we've got turkey stew. So,
turkey enchiladas.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of just look. I didn't expect to see them listing 60 best on several different websites. Usually, you talk like best leftover, Christmas dinner ones, the best leftover 4th of July, meal. Usually like 10 or 20, recipes. Yeah, Thanksgiving is the food eating marathon for Americans.
Right. And folks, the best item you could right now for food preservation, excuse me, is turkey stock. You could do your turkey stock, pressure can it, and you have turkey stock. Trust me, I have turkey stock from 2 Thanksgivings ago
That's what I'm
in
making.
gallon jars.
Yeah.
And it's like, how am I going to get rid of this? I'm using, let's see, 2018 stock to make soup for 40 people.
Oh.
Has to be one no salt, one with salt, one with no vegetables, one with meat, one with root vegetables. One has to be approved by certain religious groups that drive me nuts.
Yeah.
And I got 5 big pots cooking and 2 crock pots going at the same time. That's why I'm in the t-shirt and looking crazy.
Basically, you can put that turkey carcass in a giant oven pan with a bunch of water and cook it for like 12 hours, and you get a ton of broth out of that, and then peel whatever off the bone, any that you like to eat, put it in a big pot of soup. You can add potatoes, carrots. You can make basically chicken noodle soup out of it, but it's not really chicken. Turkey.
Yeah.
It's turkey. Yeah, but I have let's see, when I was done yesterday, during my dissection of the carcasses, I had 5 carcasses. I'm stripping all the meat off.
Oh wow, that's a lot of
because
stuff.
I feed a lot of people. Also, driving all day yesterday since 4 a.m, dodging all the crazy people. What are you doing out here? I work for Grubhub. Lie. Drive like 80 miles, deliver the hot food, drive to the next place because they closed down the missions. All the food kitchens where they served all these. Well, you call Grubhub or they're poor. That's why they go to the missions.
Right.
And this is
And it's
from
expensive.
right. And that's from our crazy governor here. Why don't they just call for food service? And we're looking at them. First time I ever heard, let's see, a rabbi, a Muslim priest, or imam, and a Roman Catholic priest curse out loud in 3 different languages: Latin, Arabic, and I forget. I don't know if it's.
Yiddish.
Yeah, it's Yiddish. My
Yeah.
languages are bad. I had a couple of strokes.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I mean, if you're homeless, it's not like you have a street address either. What are you gonna tell them? I'm on
No.
this corner. Grubhub, come and deliver my food. Like that's not.
Yeah.
Or
Governor-
only
Governor Newsom-
payphone, and there's 12 other people waiting for hot food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to work out great. Governor Nuisance.
Yeah, the great nuisance has no sense of. He has no common sense and no touch with reality, and he's not in touch with the people of California at all.
You know, they charged me the $171 fine for serving food, and I'm looking it up. But I work for a religious group. Oh no, you can't cook food there. You have to cook it at the church. But you close our churches because of the Red Dragon. And I'm looking at them like, so how am I going to feed 5 raw turkey rolls and 5 turkeys and 40 hams to a bunch of people on the street? Oh, just throw them out the window. I hate their answers. I want to kill them.
Yeah, and like California, don't they have a lot of homeless people?
Yeah,
as well, like San Francisco and stuff. Like
San Francisco Bay Area, every city around there is overrun with homeless because the weather's so temperate there, and it's like you got Berkeley, San Francisco, South San Francisco, San Jose saying, "Oh, we're sanctuary cities for the homeless, the illegal." Anyways, that's a whole
another story, including LA. Yeah. Oh God!
But they get it. Let's see, was it? Here's one for okay. Audra says, her kids and their fellow lone scouts adopted a local women's and children's shelter. Took them 3 turkeys, potato. Oh, cool. Excellent, Audra. Excellent.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Like I said, I had my own trouble, but I don't care about the fines. I'll pay for it and take care of it. But the big headache is right now, 60 million Americans are facing eviction notices throughout the United States. Some of the families I fed this Thanksgiving lost their homes because of eviction notices. And it's like, I could do a little bit, but I don't have like vast, high tech, these people like Apple and the Tencent and all these fancy high tech guys have all these billions of dollars. Do you know how hard it is to stretch $2.17 to feed a family of 4?
Yeah, it's very hard.
I definitely can't eat healthy for $2.
Oh no, Uncle Alan knows how to cook, and I can make it stretch.
Yeah.
You're just not used to the food. Like, what is this? It's green. Eat it. It's good for you. Just don't ask me what it is. Is this rabbit? Similar to rabbit. Eat it. It's good for you. Is this chicken?
Yeah.
Sort of like chicken. Eat it. It's good for you. Whatever I could get, it's good for you. Everybody was upset one year because I made, Uncle Al, these are weird chicken McNuggets. Don't ask me where I got it from.
Ew.
Well, Gil knows what I'm talking about, but he won't say it.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
No.
No? Smaller.
Sheep and goats.
Yeah.
You should watch my knife video. I have.
So in other words, Arizona oysters.
Yeah, you spit them in the bucket. I was taught by Bass, so that's why I don't have teeth. Bass people taught me how to take care of sheep and goats when they're young, and you spit in the bucket, and then you fry them up, and you give them sauces. You'll like it. Eat it with ranch sauce. Not a person doesn't like it.
Good with ranch.
I clicked on the wrong one there, but I was clicking on this one here. But yeah, exactly. And Audra was making the same thing, worrying about them. To quickly touch on that, when they started putting out these the deferments and stuff for house payments and stuff for the Red Dragon stuff. My wife's an accountant. He works for a property management company. The first thing they did, they fired out letters to all the client, all the people, all the renters and stuff saying, hey, this doesn't mean you don't have to pay it. It just means it's just deferred. You will still have to pay it. Set aside the money to pay it, or pay it if you can anyways. And their company has very, very few evictions or foreclosures going on because they did that. They were proactive and sent stuff out saying, hey, guys, this is not a free pass.
Right.
This is all this is just giving you some breathing space. As soon as you can pay. Try to keep up as much as possible. Unfortunately, certain people in certain cities, San Francisco,
LA,
Berkeley,
Bakersfield,
were, we don't have to pay. Yay! Newsom says we don't have to pay. And
let's buy 80-inch TVs. We don't have to pay.
Exactly. Let's get the iPhone we wanted.
Right. We gotta get back on the subject with leftovers.
Yeah. So Robert, okay, we're not going to touch those stuff. We're going to stick to the regular stuff. So what recipes, what are your guys, everyone on the side chat there, what is your favorite leftover recipe from Thanksgiving?
We just had it tonight. My mom made potato patties.
Okay. Yeah, my mother-in-law would if there's any leftover mashed potatoes, make potato pancakes. Got a question here. Does anyone do anything interesting with giblets and internals?
Yes, but I'll let Gil finish first.
Let's see. Whatever type of recipe you have, or just then tell us what it is, and everyone can look up the recipe online. But okay, so Audra said that she made pancakes. But I think everyone would have to agree the number one use of leftover turkey is the turkey sandwich.
That sounds amazing, with bacon on it. A club sandwich, honey mustard.
Oh yeah, you got the one here has it looks like they got gravy and bacon and turkey on there.
Yep, a little bit of dressing and mashed potatoes, I think.
And this is a little bit runnier gravy down here, and they got the cranberry sauce drizzled on there too.
Right, and green beans and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
Everything.
And David Muletrain's here. Hey, David.
Hey.
Okay. Now, are you done with the? I'm going to say hi to David first.
Yeah.
Before I gross everybody out. Okay. In Japan and Korea, we have turkey, but mostly it's a capon chicken. But with the entrails like giblets or gizzards, or those are cooked in soy sauce and an alcohol base like brandy or sake and a little bit of sugar to sweeten it. And then you lightly roast it and you put it on a stir you chop it up into little bite-sized pieces. You don't get the whole big thing, because if you do, like, okay, that looks like a heart. No, you cut it up in small bite-sized pieces. So when people eat it, what is this? No, you enjoy it. It's good. It's delicious. It's brown. That's when my nephew stopped eating my hors d'oeuvres. What is this, Uncle Alan? I told him it's teriyaki turkey gizzards or intestines. I stretch it out, wash it really good, put it in soy sauce and brandy, and then roast it over charcoal fire. And it looks like, whatchamacallit, cracklings once it's cooked. So once you eat small pieces of it or chunks, it's chewy, it's crackly. All you do is taste the soy sauce, sugar, and the alcohol. You don't taste the guts, which kind of cracks me up.
My mom always makes the giblet like stuffing. And one year, it was the first year I think I invited my now husband to Thanksgiving, and he had some of it. And then he's like, "Why don't you have any?" I'm like, "Well, that's because it's the giblet stuffing. I don't eat that." And he's like, "Huh?" So he didn't know.
Oh, easy way to do giblets for stuffing is you parboil it and put it in blender. That way you make a paste and you dump it into your stuffing. You don't see it. You don't have to chop with it. It's like, okay, giblet gravy or giblet stuffing. No problem. No mess. And you don't have to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. The secret to a good turkey enchiladas is the mole sauce.
Yep.
Gotta have
the mole.
Yeah. And turkey casseroles, I mean, they come in, hundreds of different recipes probably for turkey casseroles.
Oh, right. Yeah. I use more of a cranberry and mandarin orange as a topping for a sweetener, and I use a mayonnaise as a softener for the. I have old people; they don't have teeth, and I have disabled people. You try to feed them a casserole with that stuff, half of them will be choking to death.
Yeah,
or lose their dentures.
With the croutons in it, yeah, you need to soften those croutons up.
Right. That's why I use mayonnaise. It works fine.
Yeah, this is one I came across here. I mean, this is it's a take on
really
good. Yeah, your broccoli, you got rice, you got your turkey. It looks like they got
it's soft.
Yeah, and everything's soft, everything's good.
And that's breadcrumbs and whatchamacallit, cheddar cheese on top.
Yeah,
that looks really good.
And this one here is it's not quite as when my wife makes the chili beef casserole or the turkey turkey casserole, she takes the corn tortillas and breaks them up into small pieces and mixes it in there with it, and it's actually really good.
Or you could use the cornbread mix and pour it on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Hang on, I'm missing something here.
Audra says you could do that one for breakfast dish.
Another one is hash, grind the meat, onion, mashed potatoes, mixed together, season. Cool.
And I did that one before. You have to make sure you have plenty of liquid. Once it dries out, it's like a brick.
Yeah. Turkey meatloaf. That is, I was waiting for someone. I was hoping someone was going to bring that one up. You just take the leftover turkey, grind it up, and make a meatloaf.
Turkey hash, true, and also ham hash.
Okay.
My husband really loves hash.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the next one here. Okay, you can just a simple way of doing it is you take the turkey meat, shred it up, add your
enchilada red sauce,
taco seasoning to it, your salsa whatever to it, and make some soft tacos or hard tacos.
Right, depends.
Yeah. And of course, soup is probably the biggest thing that everybody does with it.
Right, and you could use the rice.
Like that's all like on Saturday or Sunday after everybody stripped the carcass of all the stuff they want and take whatever's left over and make your broth and stuff.
Right, I have to make matzo soup for a couple of people, so it's like, oh great, just put more pressure on Uncle Al making matzahs.
Well, and of course this is shepherd's pie.
Yep.
With turkey and the stuffing on the bottom. You layer the turkey in there and potatoes and stuff, and then your grated cheddar cheese on it.
Right. Or if you want to make it easier, shepherd's pies, cut strips of tortillas and lay it on the bottom. Add butter, and that way it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Because I scrubbed enough pans feeding old people. Trust me. Why is this chunky? It's good for you. Eat it. It's called shepherd pie. But it has tortillas in it. Don't eat it then.
All right. Wrong way. One too many. Whoop. Some people instead of just putting regular grated cheddar cheese on there, they're from either Sam's Club or Costco, they get the 4 blended cheese. Put that on it. That's even more tasty.
Yep.
And of course, For those, Anthony was in here. Anthony to be going after this one, turkey pizza.
And that's palmetto prepared. He has a little one, baby palmetto.
Yep.
A future little guy,
Girl.
future little girl, prepper.
YouTuber. Yep.
YouTuber prepper.
Both. Anyways, yeah. So you can make pizza, use it topping, and of course, like with all these, if you had ham instead, you can use ham.
Yep.
And then of course your calzones or your pies and all your other fun, nice pies and stuff like that.
Or you can make it into pasty, or pop over, or turn over.
Okay, I'm gonna throw one up here. This is another recipe. It's called buck yuck, usually with venison, but any meat, obviously. Meat is and meat broth is stewed. One can stew tomatoes, mix, boil, cornstarch to thicken, cold water, stir until thick. Rice, potatoes, noodles. Oh, sounds good.
Right. Remember, folks, that's the. Which one is this one?
This is just basically tuna noodle helper, only using tuna. You're using turkey or ham.
Right, and you could use your leftover green peas or beans or corn. Yeah. It doesn't have to be peas; it could be other vegetables too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Trust me, I got a lot of finicky eaters. What's this? It's corn. You'll like it. Eat it.
All right, smoked turkey. That sounds good.
Right. Don't do it like my neighbor yesterday set his garage on fire. You do not chuck a frozen turkey carcass into hot peanut oil. I told him, wait until I get the rig over there and we won't have a fire. That's what happened to his garage.
We needed some excitement this Thanksgiving.
Yes, people don't know how to cook. That's why I always cook. This is why I look at my relatives like, so you ordered Grubhub turkey? Yes, Uncle Alan, it's cheap. Only $170 for a family of 6. I'm like,
whoa.
Yeah, whoa. So Kaylin gets turkey quarters, bone in. Ah, cool. That's one way of ordering it.
Yep. Now, if you have leftover turkey at the grocery store, pick one up. Once it's defrozen, you could cut it up into quarters, halves. Turkey half will last you for just, if you have like everybody who listened to me and not like Ontario Homestead and wait until November to get a deep freezer. Everybody else got it in July. You take the half a turkey or quarter of turkey and stick it into your deep freeze. That way, anytime like a food shortage come up, you have a half a turkey or a quarter of a turkey ready to go, and that'll feed a family of 6.
Yeah, Robert, I've tasted good and bad deep fried
turkey. Yeah.
If you get it from someone who knows how to do it right, it's good. If you get somebody's out there just trying it for the first time, they may get it great, but most often it's going to be bad.
Or it's on fire. Lots of fire.
It's a learning curve to do deep fried turkey right.
Right. You have hot peanut oil vapors, propane, and you're drinking beer, and they say, well, turkey's not fully defrosted. I'll have another beer, and I'll just chuck it in.
Yeah.
Ever seen Mount Vesuvius going? Because all of a sudden, a 400-degree hot oil hit frozen ice cubes, create steam, where the oil goes up.
Yeah.
And then the propane hits the hot oil coming down, and then you have reverse 500 jet stream of.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Anthony's in the house.
Yes, of hot molten turkey flying everywhere, and then it'll be either raw in the middle or burnt crisp on the outside. True, Gil?
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing. The biggest problem, and I mentioned it on Tuesday, is that if you bought a frozen turkey, you need to start defrosting it the Saturday before.
Right.
It'll stay thawed in the refrigerator for several days.
Right.
but you want to make sure that it is fully defrosted. So those of you doing a Christmas goose, make sure it's fully defrosted and you buy a frozen one.
Right.
Kathy's in the house.
Oh, Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. Gail, tell him your garbage bag trick on that.
Oh, so if you're going to do a deep fried turkey, what you do is you take the turkey, put it in a garbage bag, wrap it up nice and tight, fill the pot you're doing it in about a third full only. Put the turkey in there, then fill it the rest of the way so it just barely covers the end of the turkey by about an inch. And then you pull the turkey out, let all the oil drain off, and then you remove it from it and wait till the oil's hot, and then you use your rig to lower it down slowly into the hot oil. Do not drop it. And one of the biggest problems with a partially frozen turkey is you got ice crystals, and that ice crystals, when it hits that hot oil. But
also, you need a turkey rig. Basically, you could jury rig with a coat hanger. But I tell people, get the professional one.
Yeah.
It holds the turkey while you're lowering it down into the hot oil.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it, I hope you have fire extinguishers, And here's Dad hosing down the turkey. And here's the dogs chasing the turkey all over the yard.
Yeah, this was the first year because we butchered 8 turkeys in August. So this was like the first year that we had our own turkey. It was nice.
Yeah. And also you don't have any chemicals or pesticides.
Nope.
And you could tell it in the flavor, right?
Yep.
Courtney?
It was really good.
Yeah.
Hard part is butchering and defeathering the turkey.
Yes. It took about 6 hours to do 8 turkeys.
Right. I did 500 turkeys in 2 days.
Oh,
because I used to work for Foster Farms. I'd never do that again. And we had the drum machine, the big drum that has the fingers. You ever try to stuff an oversized turkey in a chicken plucker? Does not work as well.
Okay. So Rustic Traditions had the problem with their frozen turkey. It was still partially frozen after a week.
Yeah.
And all right, Anthony, here's one for you. This is a turkey pizza, Anthony.
With feta.
Yes. So I figured you would like this one, Anthony. All right, let's see here. He's got more. Anthony has more mashed potatoes than a Polish restaurant. Just maybe way too much.
Oh, on mashed potatoes, if you guys like fried food, you could also make croquettes. It's a French version. Japan always go nuts and after Thanksgiving because they always use the leftover corn and butter. And what they do is make little, with egg and a little bit of flour, to make little balls or Twinkie size kind of cakes. Dip it in batter and deep fry them. So you have this, it's not frozen, it's chilled so it sticks together. You fry it and it's crusty on the outside and it's got corn and mashed potato and butter inside. And it's really good. When I make it, I don't have anything left to eat because my grandnephews, my grandnieces, my mother, her friends, my nephews and nieces, my brothers and sisters will clean everyone out. And I make 150 of them.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes, I have a big family. It drives me nuts. Oh, potato.
Kathy just reminded me of something that my grandmother talked about. They never had to do it, but she was always telling neighbors and stuff that forgot to pull their frozen turkeys out early enough. Yeah, running cold water in the cavity of the turkey helped thaw it out quicker.
Oh, and if you guys hunt your turkey, make sure you take all the lead out of it. Because my nephew didn't take out, and I've been spitting out turkey shot for 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like old person, like, these are great turkeys, and spit out bullets out of your turkey dinner. No. Yeah, let's see.
Ah, so rustic traditions took precaution. They cooked it longer. That's a lower temperature, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So just that they did it like cooking brisket. Low temperature, long time, it falls off the bones.
Right. Kaylin mentioned potato Gucci.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a
had
type
that.
of noodle.
Yeah.
And then Anthony wants to intravenously inject leftovers.
Yeah, I saw. Actually, he wants a lunch gun. He can just shoot it straight into his veins.
Oh, Audra had the birdshot one when they did ducks.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, all right.
Oh, and that same goes for deer too. You don't
Yeah.
want to spit out a 30-30 slug and onto your plate like, yep, I found the slug.
Ew, no. Surprise.
All right. Oh, what else we got here? Ah.
Ooh, potato pierogies. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right. There's a new one, guys. Everyone, write that one down. That's going to be a good one.
I make homemade pierogies. Sounds really good.
Oh yeah, especially with the weather turning cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now-
and for people in the Northeast, I'm really sorry. Remember I told you that hurricane that went crazy in the Atlantic? You should have snow from now until December the 4th.
Yeah.
About 1 to, did I write down 1 to 2 foot or 1 to 10 to 20 feet? I keep missing the decimal point. So it's either 1 foot or 2 foot or it's 20 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Mostly in Canada where Hubble's Cats is.
Now, trying to remember it right. There was pork buns. Okay.
Yep.
Do turkey buns instead of pork buns.
Oh, and if you guys do that, remember, turkey's a lean meat, so you have to add some kind of fat to it for the bun, or you're going to have pork. How can I say one goes because it won't rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A best thing is to do is to add a little bit of lard to it, your turkey meat, Chinese cabbage, chives, garlic, a little seasoning that's either hoisin sauce or oyster sauce to give it a little kick. Because turkey is bland as hell, especially when you steam the buns. That's how you make pork buns. And I showed last time, remember, Gil, when I was trying to make it out of corned beef or spam and half the bottom stuck to the steamer?
Yeah.
26 buns stuck to the steamer. Took me 2 days to clean off the steamer. It's like, well, just get the paint scraper and just scrape away.
Yeah. But that was one I forgot about. I was thinking about that earlier when I was getting all the pictures, and I forgot to look for a picture, see if anybody had that out there.
Right. We do pork buns or
pulled pork buns.
Right. Or you can make
use shredded turkey meat with it instead.
Right. Or you can make the little cups. You get at Chinese restaurants, some shi. I think it's some shi. It's a little a pork cup and it wrapped in paper. You the same thing. You could do it. It's basically wonton folded up. Use turkey. Again, you have to use lard as a fat because pork is fatty unless you want to scrape the back of the turkey for 2 hours, which is not fun.
Yeah.
With a sharp knife, getting the fat in, grinding the meat, putting in the chives and all the other stuff, and then steaming it for an hour.
All right, stroganoff. There's a new one.
Yes, stroganoff is easy.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of people if you're doing a lot of Oriental dishes, be careful because I've seen people. Well, we can make this out of corned beef. No, you can't. I know. I'm Asian. It's like I could do it steam buns because I learned it in the Philippines. It's called some Thai. I think it's some Thai. It's steamed pork buns, but you use corned beef in it. You get it at the Bumblebee place. I can't think of the name of. They're popular in the Bay Area. It's a
Mm.
Filipino restaurant. Excuse me, I got cough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. It has the
Yeah.
big B on the front.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
They have a
trying to
Filipino
remember.
restaurant all over the world except for Idaho and where I'm at.
Yeah.
They have it all around me.
All right. Let's see here.
They even have one in Russia. I can't believe it. Russia, Saigon, China. They make really good food. And it's basically American food done Filipino style. And I can't remember the name of it. It has a big B in the front. Jolly Bees. That's it. Jolly Bee Restaurant.
Yeah, one of my coworkers is Filipino. We used to talk about it.
Yeah, it's really good chicken too. They oil pressure cook the chicken.
Yeah.
So you have rice and gravy and chicken. What a perfect combination.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone out here, if you're not subscribed to Uncle Al or Courtney, hit them up. Courtney's had some really good videos out, and Uncle Al, as always, gives a great perspective on preparedness.
Oh yeah, I'm nuts.
All right. We're running down here. We got 9 minutes left. Anybody got any other type recipes or favorite things to do with turkey, stuffing, potatoes, cranberry sauce, any of the things from Thanksgiving leftovers that you can use? And while you're thinking about that, this coming Tuesday, I'm going to be for Technical Tuesday, going to be talking about what you have for backup power.
Yeah.
Because, hey, we're heading in the wintertime. Power's going to be going out.
Right. And
we're thinking about getting a Generac generator, actually, because my mom has one. And we've been thinking about it for a while, and so is my brother.
You got national, excuse me, Courtney. Do you have natural gas or propane?
Neither. Oh, we have oil.
Oil.
We have oil and a wood stove.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to ask Generac if they have one for diesel.
Oh.
You don't want the oil burner. Oil burner stinks. You want to get the diesel one. That gives you.
Yeah, we're thinking about switching to propane. Actually, anyway, because the oil is like, I know propane is expensive, but the oil to fill it up is super expensive. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But diesel is still fairly cheap, and you can use farm diesel to run the generator. I'm trying to think. It's cranberry shooters, but I won't mention that because that's more of a bar drink. But this last yesterday, Southern California and spots had power failures because of the high winds that hit the Santa Anas. So half of Southern California is totally out.
Oh, I'm sure that was horrible for Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's almost like that was intentional.
Yeah, between 2 and 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch Steve's live he did this morning. Caught me off guard. I was outside and came back in. His live was already over. It's like, I got to watch that one.
I was asleep. I've been running food for the last 2 days. I don't want to do anything. And I still got 4 pots of stock I'm cooking right now.
So Audra pointed out, you can also use the turkey in spaghetti sauce as well.
Yeah, the sauce would cover up the turkey taste.
Yeah.
Turkey nachos.
Turkey nachos. Turkey ravioli. Come on. Turkey ravioli.
Yeah, that would be good. I can make homemade raviolis too. That's cool.
Turkey egg salad. Okay. And all right, so and then next Friday the topic's going to be, are you ready for Christmas?
No.
No. Everyone's like, what do you mean we just got done with? Hey.
No, I do want.
What was today?
I haven't even bought anything. Like not even a gift.
It was Black Friday.
Or Disease Friday. I'm staying away from the crowds.
I almost forgot about this portion of it, guys. Who did not go out and do shopping today? Who stayed home?
I stayed home. You can't see my hand.
I was cooking, so I don't know. I've been between the church and my house.
All right. So yeah, it's like not this year. It's going to be very, very frugal Christmas, and so we're our wife already laid down the law for everybody because we're trying to, besides the property here, the 5 acres we have here, we're trying to buy the acre across the street as well,
Right.
which has a big manufactured home on it and a huge shop.
Right. And folks,
go
go ahead, Courtney.
I prank called my mom this morning and told her I was Mike DeWine and that she was in trouble for having so many people at her house for Thanksgiving. And she believed it at first. She's like, I'm like, pardon me. This is a phone call from Michael DeWine. And it was hilarious.
Don't give old people heart attacks.
Like,
but anyway, folks, I have important news. Remember, the trucker strike has been cut down to half. So certain areas of the United States and Canada on November 29th, the truckers are not going to deliver their trucks. They had it. Yeah. What's going on? So make sure your food stocks are all stocked up. Your cars are gassed up, because I have cousins borrowing my gas from the farm. I'm looking at them. What are you doing with my 55-gallon drum of emergency gasoline? Our station don't have gas, Uncle Alan. Well, give me money. Don't just take it and leave. It's like this year. Who took all the toilet paper from Uncle Alan's storeroom? All my nephews and nieces. I didn't know they ran out of toilet paper at Costco, Uncle Alan.
Wow.
So I knocked everybody's head before Thanksgiving, make sure they bought everything. And they say, we got our toilet paper before they ran out, Uncle Alan. That's why my hand hurts. I've been pounding heads.
I wonder what we...
Oh, go for it, Gil.
I'm just reading this last comment here. Yeah, stocked up. Yeah, we're all stocked up here, so we're good here. But so we got coming up here. We got, like I said, Tuesday is we're going to talk about backup power. So there are different ways of having backup power and what you really need to have backup power for. We talked about that on Tuesday. Friday, we're going to talk about, are you ready for Christmas? Things besides shopping you need to do to get ready for Christmas, and things to do. The following Tuesday is going to be talking about types of Christmas presents you can get people for preparedness. And that's all I'm just going to, we're going on. But guys, you're going to love New Year's Day special, New Year's Day Friday night special. Hey, it's the quadrant meteor shower.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's actually, the shower is the night of the 3rd to the morning of the 4th. And that's what we're going to be talking. That's the peak of it. But it'll be going on January 1st. And we'll be talking about that a little bit on January 1st.
There's been a lot of meteor showers just this year. It's crazy. It's so cool, though, but it's crazy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's what's coming up here in the future. And thank you, Courtney, for coming up here.
All right. You're welcome.
All righty. And everyone, as always, stay happy, stay safe, stay prepared,